President Buhari restates commitment to entrenching democracy in West Africa as he urges diplomats to remain apolitical. Plus, INEC has extended the collection of permanent voters card (PVCs) by 8 days. These and more on Panorama today. I am Zenra Dingmu. Welcome. You can follow this news broadcast live on our website www.nta.ng/live on all our other social media platforms displayed on your screen. Nigeria says it is working closely with ECOWAS towards dealing with insecurity as well as containing the spate of unconstitutional changes in government in the West African sub-region. President Muhammadu Buhari stated this while receiving new ambassadors posted to Nigeria, whom he advised to remain within the limits of their diplomatic practices and responsibilities as they monitor the conduct of the forthcoming general elections. State House correspondent Adam Musombo has the details.
The ambassadors who presented their letters of credence to President Muhammadu Buhari to begin official responsibilities in Nigeria include Nicholas Lang of Switzerland, Anika Hang Englung of Sweden, and Peter Ruan of Ireland. Others were Kidisak Klamchi of the Kingdom of Thailand, Nicholas Nyuki, Republic of Senegal, and David Boone Chot of South Sudan. President Buhari told the envoys that Nigeria enjoys very cordial and mutually beneficial relations and cooperation with their respective countries, made possible by their predecessors, whom he said demonstrated diligence and commitment to duty.
And we are confident that your appointments are always made deliberate to build on the successes of your immediate predecessors in order to advance our relations to significant and enduring heights. And moreover, we can appreciate the political, social, economic, and cultural diversities which are the hallmarks of our Nigerian sectors such as healthcare, education, infrastructure, local manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, agribusiness, transportation, civil livings are areas of particular interest to us. This will enable us to collectively strive to necessitate all our country's economies.
The president, who expressed Nigeria's appreciation to their countries for their support in tackling insecurity as well as threats posed by environmental challenges resulting from climate change, said the country's doors are wide open for more collaborative efforts in the fight against corruption, economic diversification, and containing the spate of unconstitutional changes in government.
We wish to reiterate again that different factors that account for these changes will bring the abilities of any single country to effectively control. Indeed, matters of security have become the business of all the nations of the world to work together in ways of unilateral, multilateral platforms and build consensus in order to overcome these challenges.
Responding on behalf of his colleagues, the ambassador of Switzerland assured the president that they will exercise their functions with dedication as well as to the best of their knowledge and belief for the mutual benefit of Nigeria and their respective countries.
We are all keenly aware of the importance of Nigeria to the well-being of the entire African continent, its role in international politics, and its weight in the world economy. We all look forward to the many and varied tasks that now await us in our cooperation with the Nigerian authorities. For the forthcoming elections, we wish your country that they will be peaceful, free, and fair. And for your remaining mandate, we wish you plenty of success, and for your personal future, Mr. President, the best of the best.
All the new envoys were earlier on arrival at the State House, Nigeria's seat of government, treated to a befitting diplomatic reception by officers and soldiers of the Presidential Guards Brigade. From the State House, Adamu Sambo, Nta News.
Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is optimistic that the relationship between Nigeria and Spain will continue to be robust and beneficial to the people of the two countries. This was when the Vice President received in audience Jose Manuel Abez, Minister of Foreign Affairs, European Union and Cooperation of the Kingdom of Spain. The Vice President says the two countries have come a long way and engaging in various mutual trade relations. As he explains, friends will always look out for each other in times of need, and with both countries being confronted with challenges arising from the Russia-Ukraine war, insecurity and food insecurity, as well as climate change issues, the time is apt for Nigeria and Spain to take their friendship further towards solving these challenges.
In the next few years, we are going to be confronted with a changing world. One of the major issues, of course, is in energy. Both energy security and the energy transition. And in our case, with the climate change agreement and all that, we want to make sure that the transition from fossil fuels and other pollutants is as smooth as possible and as much as possible in the interest of the development of our people.
And I want also to commend the role of Nigeria in stability for the region and everything concerning democracy and good governance. We know very well as Nigeria, unfortunately, the phenomenon of terrorism. We want to join forces with you to fight it, whatever it is, and also to guarantee maritime security.
Exploring the opportunities in the energy sector, the Vice President said partnership offers possibilities for a more robust relationship between Nigeria and Spain. Aside from the economic connections, Spain has been the largest importer of Nigeria's gas and the third largest importer of crude oil. The Nigerian High Commissioner to South Africa, Kingdom of Lesotho and Eswatini, Mohammed Haruna Manta, has expressed satisfaction with the relationship between Nigeria and the nations he is accredited to, especially South Africa. He stated this in an interview with NTA. Anthony Forson reports.
Mohammed Haruna Manta is a seasoned diplomat who has served at different capacities in the service of fatherland. He assumed office in the South African country in 2021 as High Commissioner with concurrent accreditation to the Kingdom of Lesotho and Eswatini. I asked him what was on ground when he arrived in South Africa.
A very robust Nigerian community in South Africa and a very robust workforce in the Nigeria High Commission where I took over, as well as the Nigerian communities in the two other countries of Eswatini and the Kingdom of Lesotho that I preside over. We have robust Nigerian communities in those places. So I would say that I assumed duty in a very difficult period because of COVID, but a very enthusiastic population I met there because they warmly received me, both the government of the countries as well as the Nigerians in those countries.
Assessing the relationship, he simply put it this way.
The relationship is very cordial, most enjoyable at the official level. Nigeria shares a lot of bilateral interest with other African countries, and we also share robust business environment with Southern African region in particular, as well as the other regions of the Caribbean.
However, he spoke of challenges.
Part of it is the Nigerian community in that country. We do have challenges from what Nigerians do, because the professionals are very well behaved and you can locate them in particular addresses. But we also have those who cannot explain their means of livelihood. They call them hustlers or something.
To this end, he was quick to advise would-be travelers to always be mindful of the sort of journeys they embark on in the guise of looking for greener pastures. In Abuja, Anthony Forson, Nta News.
The Nigerian Television Authority has called for sustenance of investment in various sectors between Nigeria and India. Director General of NTA Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos reaffirmed NTA's position to avail all the necessary support to showcase India's activities when he received the newly appointed Indian High Commissioner to Nigeria, Ambassador Shriji Balasubramanian. Galbanata Allah reports.
The warm welcome to NTA expressed the long-standing relationship between Nigeria and India since 1958, when it established its diplomatic house in Lagos. Discussing with the Director General of NTA, Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos, and the newly appointed Indian High Commissioner to Nigeria, stressed that as a result of the cordial relationship, India's community in Nigeria is the largest in West Africa and mutually benefiting. The DG expects a more robust partnership in building the capacity of the Nigerian broadcast industry.
Technology in this country today, India is in the front line. So we want to take, what a relief from what we have been able to learn over the years, so that we can also better our services in this country.
So capacity building and trade, cultural cooperation, so on and so forth, we are very strong. And the mandate that was given to me when I came over here as posted here as the envoy of India is to further strengthen this relationship. And I'm sure with your assistance, we will be in a position to do so.
The Indian High Commissioner hinted on the upcoming G20 summit that India will host soon, and anticipates the participation of Nigeria's president.
India has taken over the presidency of G20 from December 2022. And given the special relationship that we have with Nigeria, we have invited Nigeria as the guest country for G20.
In the meantime, NTA has availed the Indian embassy to feature in yoga training on NTA's platforms for Nigerians to further strengthen bilateral ties. In Abuja, Garba Muhammad Atala, NTA News.
Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed says the President Muhammadu Buhari-led APC administration will deliver more dividends of democracy to Nigerians as the administration winds down. The minister stated this at the 18th edition of the PNB Scorecard Series in Abuja. Anthony Forson reports.
You are aware, the much-valued second Niger Bridge has been completed by this administration and also be commissioned.
Lai Mohammed said, aside from the second Niger Bridge, the 2.5-kilometer local road bridge over River Benue and the 74-kilometer Nasarawa local road linking both states have been completed, which stand as a game changer and economic booster for the two states in particular and the nation in general.
These infrastructures alone have cut the journey from the eastern part of the country to Abuja by 3 hours. Today, travelers coming from Enugu to Abuja who have no business in Lafia can come straight to Abuja via Kefi, thereby saving 3 hours as a result of the completion of this bridge and its access road.
Even though naysayers Lai Mohammed maintained are bent on not seeing the progress achievements made by the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration, they have stepped up their criticism of the administration in their desperation for power.
Infrastructure is a key driver of economic development, meaning that when you are building modern infrastructure, as this government is doing, you are actually putting in place the building blocks of economic and social development.
To this end, President Muhammadu Buhari, he added, is building a new Nigeria and fostering economic and social development. In Abuja, Anthony Forson, NTA News.
We'll take a break now. Panorama continues shortly. Do stay with us.
The vaccine offers hope for a safe country free of coronavirus. I urge all state governments, traditional and religious leaders to take the lead in the mobilization effort within their environment and spheres of influence. I similarly urge all eligible Nigerians to present themselves and be vaccinated in accordance with the order of priority already mapped out at the various authorized designated centers only.
Thanks for staying with us. President Muhammadu Buhari has formally endorsed the Bauchi State Governorship candidate of the APC, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, for the March 11th election. The president also endorsed the party's candidate for Abia governorship seat, Chief Ikechi Emenike, urging citizens of the two states to massively vote for them. State House correspondent Adam Sumbu has details.
The Bauchi State Governorship candidate of the APC, Sadiq Baba Abubakar, was accompanied to the State House by the party's national chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu. The governorship hopeful, Sadiq Abubakar, is the immediate past Nigeria's ambassador to the Republic of Chad, as well as the immediate past chief of the air staff. Details of their discussions with President Muhammadu Buhari, held behind closed doors, were not disclosed. Also came calling at the State House is the Abia State governorship candidate of the APC, Chief Ikechi Emenike. The witness being referred to here by President Buhari is Nigeria's ambassador to the United States and wife of the candidate, Uzoma Emenike. The two presented to President Muhammadu Buhari a historical portrait.
That was 2012. 2012? Yeah, when you came from my father's funeral.
Details of the discussions that followed between the president and his guest, also held behind closed doors, were not made public. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, Nta News.
The All Progressives Congress North Central Zonal Secretary Yakubu Adamu has appealed to women to trust in the party, saying their votes for all candidates on the platform in the forthcoming general elections will guarantee more empowerment opportunities. He made the plea while presenting cash enabling grant to 200 women in Yanya and environs in the FCT. Abdullahi Ajia reports.
This Women Empowerment Program started as an individual pet project of the APC North Central Zonal Secretary Yakubu Adamu of uplifting the socio-economic status of women annually. Considering the political climate, this year it's been expanded to accommodate more beneficiaries, which attracted APC leaders, candidates and supporters.
That I believe is with me in this support I'm giving to them, and we are seeking for their support for them to vote our electoral candidate, House of Representatives, and it will be the president and the vice president by the special grace of God. Then we know by then I will make sure I invite them to expand the scope of the beneficial. The small quirky at times it will move out. They will use it a frying process, selling goro, selling all this. I know a woman that in power last year. Now she has expanded.
FCT APC party chairman, who used the occasion to canvass support for the party, assured supporters of more people-oriented interventions with the APC, asking them to vote for the party that means well for the country.
So that they can live, so that they can be happy like other people. Something that not only my happiness, but they haven't been happy. Leadership is not all about how rich or how much money you have to offer. Leadership is all about We have impacted the lives of the people.
Speakers and beneficiaries commended the gesture, urging individuals and organizations to borrow a leaf from the initiative, which they say is capable of transforming lives and families. In Abuja, Abdullahi Hajia, NTA News.
The Abuja Division of the Court of Appeal has affirmed Francis Agbo as the validly nominated candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for Ado, Okogu and Ogbadigbo Federal Constituency of Benue State. In a unanimous judgment, the three-man panel of justices led by Justice Bature Issa Gafai held that Ida, who was declared winner of the PDP primaries by the Independent Electoral Commission (INEC), was still a staff of the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) when the PDP primaries were held. Meanwhile, the appellate court has ordered INEC to withdraw the certificate of return issued to Oguche and issue same to Francis Agbo. And INEC has extended the collection of permanent voters' cards (PVCs) by 8 days. Instead of ending on Sunday, 22nd January 2023, the collection of PVCs will continue until Sunday, 29th January 2023. Following this extension, collection at ward level is extended by 1 week from Monday 16th to Sunday 22nd January 2023, while collection at local government level will resume on Monday 23rd to Sunday 29th January 2023. A statement by INEC National Commissioner for Information, Festus Okoye, notes that the Commission is however investigating allegations of extortion by officials at some PVC collection centers, and those found culpable will face disciplinary action. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) is reassuring Nigerians and the global community of its commitment to conduct the 2023 general elections in Nigeria on scheduled date of 25th February for the Presidential and National Assembly and 11th March 2023 for the governorship and state assembly elections. Director of Voter Education Victor Oluko re-echoed an earlier statement made by Chairman of INEC, refuting a media report that the Commission may not conduct the exercise as scheduled due to some challenges. Victor Oluko gave this update when he represented INEC Chairman at the Nta News Management Conference held in Abuja.
Let alone the postponement of the general election. For the avoidance of doubt, the presidential and national assembly elections will hold on Saturday, 25th February 2023.
The Commission is calling on the public to brace up for the elections, emphasizing it is well prepared for the polls. Working towards delivery of credible and acceptable 2023 general elections as planned by the nation's highest electoral body, INEC, is on course, and NTA is already hitting the ground running in realization of the future. Now, the NTA 2023 Management News Conference is a propeller in the build-up of a seamless process with deployment of digital infrastructure on the front burner. Joseph Otsen reports.
The forthcoming 2023 elections delicate assignments, and the largest TV network in Africa is mobilizing its top news managers to deliver results to the Nigerian populace with private digital infrastructure.
We therefore are confident of delivering the 2023 elections even better because it has always been guided by its own original standards which is aligned in our in-house electoral operational manual.
We have continued to reorientate, re-engineer, and refocus our personnel to the new vision and drive towards international best practices.
We have to remember and have the can-do spirit, because we pride ourselves as the largest television network.
Part of what I hope we discuss today is the need to checkmate the incidence of fake news.
It's going to go a long way to give us the best coverage of the forthcoming 2023 general elections in Nigeria.
Make sure you call your subordinates for a meeting, for a conference, and in fact that knowledge you have got from this place to them.
We will give you all the support to make your dreams come into reality.
I have the assurances of my DG that the center will always be willing to partner with the NTA.
I have given notice.
The commitment here by the drivers of the process is promising.
No place will be left unattended to. NTA is going to do more than what has been achieved during 2019 election to ensure that we get the reportage, not just facts and figures, picture quality.
2019 elections, this gathering recalls, placed NTA's efforts top-notch on the media space, owing to its diligence in delivering key components of the outcome, and is determined to surpass future records. In Abuja, Joseph Utsen, NTA News.
And that's it on Panorama today. Don't forget to join NTA in the campaign against rape and rapists. Thanks for your time.